Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker, and I don't know where she is. Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? A youngish woman. Gruff, but blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she...
Then she may have dyed it again.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out. Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me too. That she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. Well... It looks like it did now, but we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it...
The pain it was causing her.
Fuck, man. Go grow someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand...
He's right. There are other... Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need the info, son.
I thought you were a different kind of cop. Here. Her lorry's still here. Down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know. Last Friday. No, I don't know. She left them to me because she trusted me.
The other drivers would have to break in there.
I bet you are. Now, I need...
This screen found A to Z, contemporaire. This is the one the man pointed to. His friend's lorry. The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out. You push the key into the lid and turn. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. And these are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an orange. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. The actress is draped in a sheath dress. One of her shoulders. Wait, Doesn't she resemble someone? This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography. Listen, she wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera too. The actresses and the rear act looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work. The peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128 stations have been saved on this radio. Unclear. Not without the dial key, no. The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few but one odd detail does catch your eye. Sandpaper adds extra grip. Matching one of the footprints found from the crime scene, which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. You've identified the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys had anything to do with the drug trade? You should talk to them, see what they've got to say for themselves. The movie stars are still smiling. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty. It's an issue of Peripherique from last week. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called. These formulas look oddly painful. The pull-out toolbox, you close the rust.
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here. Again, just get the dead guy's autograph.
Good one.
About fucking time. Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she...
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us? You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, the old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthright.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
What are you talking about, madman? Or what? You want to be the 8th?
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she...
This person Glenn wants to hire, she? So there's an 8th Hardy and it's a Hardy girl?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
I do the talking here.
Sorry, boss.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos. Own up to what? Why don't you limp out of here, little detective, and keep your nose off my intersection?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your... I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, you caught her off guard. Push her some more.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
I represent the Union and these men here.
A very minor victory.
I am not
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could
even Ahmad. Glenn, I went to...
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International. The cold look in her eyes. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
I suggest...
Even though you caught her off guard.
No.
Oh, hello, dear. That's just it. This isn't...
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reed.
You have more important things to worry about. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a holly, but they should have returned by now.
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this...
Oh, sweetie. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband. Oh, my. What happened to the waterlock? Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another. Listen, sweetie, I hate to ask, but if your investigation happens to take you to...
This will surely lead to a...
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him. Oh, you're such a dear. Oh, yes. It's really just searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone.
Oh, I'd be delighted. That would be that the giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a mirage, or no one knows for sure. The tower, that's what there are limits.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Cryobat, yes, a unicell bacterial colony. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself. Yes, the bacteria had survived. Yes, and she's quite mad too. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her blood. The gnome of Jeroma. Oh, yes. None of its it was reportedly a small creature. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. It still took the gnome of Jeroma, and alas, no. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creatures. Yes, it was reported by soldiers. Yes, it has, indeed, there is. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own, just like your partners. I didn't mean to. The kind green ape, granted, kindness may not be, and what an interest. The Col de Mamadakwa.
Col de Mamadakwa can also be
Yes. Although the low part, many scientists have asked the same. It could be.
Maybe it's predatory.
It's not.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if...
Plenty. When playing back, the scientists soon...
She transforms when...
They realized that they had discovered. They grew quite obsessed. Sequester, time, just that is a... They tried to communicate...
This lady really... Psst. They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed, so after that, the court... What about what? I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. Oh dear, I'm not sure where to... Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his... Oh, well, he's a bit short. One other thing. He'll like we'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary via dating agency. I'm sure we hit it off, and
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find.
I hope I've been useful.
Can I help you?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you the mention of mañana, gets his attention. He smiles and the man says a couple of sentences. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Horse need more vodka?
Of course, vodka. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs them. He smiles and nods enthusiastically and chattering away in his language. You see a heavy... The door is closed. Still no answer. Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama Daqua? No, it's probably just your imagination. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But oh no, the sound, it's moving away. No, too late. It's gone. Keep your ears peeled then. If the species really... The woman before...
No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not...
You know where they... No, they're at a disco. Getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfect. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now. My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jen, why do you need to know this? Haven't I...
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
There is no investigation. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here. I don't even...
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Great. Nothing.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Wonderful. The story is open.
Her hands move. Another comrade. You step in and close your arms around this foreign body.
What is happening?
She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester coat. She steps back and returns her attention. The woman before you. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring mountains of it. Heroic quantity. A small mountain of colorful board game books.
Wonderful board game. Browbritter is a...
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends? Then don't.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civil... Lousy auras there. No, role-playing. I've heard they turn people into a...
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Oh, crime, robberies, you're
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Shelves full of biographies of several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
This bookstore is not
Sir, please, I can't have you end up...
The worn map features the patchwork grid of your finger moves through the finally coming to a halt on the spot.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your...
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtain...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customer. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like any... I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step up, thank you.
Talking is always good. Lies. There is something mysterious about the curtains. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
A crumpled billboard reading, whatever goat milk, it's an acquired.
Hello, hello. Let me know if the Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds for that matter. That's fair. It's been a long time. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Coldima Madakwa. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns. Compared to... Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for. This recording comes from down the coast. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to...
As the hum grows louder, that's an illusion. You're breathing, there's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside. He nods to you, reassuringly.
Gulls and skewers. But...
That's it. The signal in a low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point. But...
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Imamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong... Sure, let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like the photic...
You have absolutely no idea.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. I doubt it, but I could...
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dump.
Someone else?
What? Sold?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, sure, man. Sure thing, sure, man.
Typical Martinez streetlight.
Yes, officer. 700...
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying track.
There's also the matter of rewiring.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Looking for something? Oh, not much any apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Look, is that? Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of.
Damn, you're not gonna get
Looking for something? Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history. Sure fucking is. We have a guild. Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck. Trusting street. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the strike. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing.
Fine.
Hola, Wandering Man.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. You finally stop picking your nose. Time passes. You wonder how your gun is doing. Hopefully, it's okay. You're really starting to... Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel. You sit on the wind-worn. The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the... Just an ordinary war. Nothing to see here. A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads a poor communard from the looks of it. The room is big. The bust doesn't reply. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one heard your words. A warm feeling filled.
Give me a moment.
And all, she hasn't spoken to any.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman. The hell am I supposed to know?
She really doesn't like those nut jobs.
Some lunatic lost his mind. The artiste? Nothing I can do about. She leaves an old lady.
She mumbles some.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Then I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in, he's already waiting. Trust me, you do. That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you.
He takes another drag of his Downstairs, a cat crosses the...
Besides, I've got...
He's going to leave you alone again.
To the city.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club.
We'll talk. Just not take care, all right?
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia. My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. I'm sorry to say I did, officer. Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was no. I mean, it was so strange. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And that's when I understood I should not be seeing this. I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Sound familiar? That matches the prince you observed at...
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite... I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see. But I could... All men, I presume. But
That doesn't quite comport with what you know.
Come here, man.
Don't forget
Come
the
here,
lady
no.
driver.
It's possible, officer. I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain... Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots. No... You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add. All I can say is that it was late. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCF. The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for...
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the moral intern is joking or not.
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. It is the most important thing. It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential, which is essential for maintaining the social stability. Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about a sound monetary policy is essential for... But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call, it's the International Organization for More, but of course. Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world? The Occident is part of the normal world. Martinez? No. Martinez is... Revachol is generally difficult. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic. Now, enough of this delightful political What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urban act. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries.
Darlings, that can't be an official designation.
Because a great percentage of Rivachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé.
Jamrock and other parts of the internet.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28%. As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje's economy is one of the most...
But that didn't tell you anything about...
About what? Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Well, I'm renovating it. You could say I'm undoing whatever you wish, officer. My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential that it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since. EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole. It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are a supranational political alliance. You mean Revachol? No, it's one day going to be a candidate member of EPP.
Except that candidate members never be...
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have... But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting... One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And debating. You should consider joining a debating society for it. But now that I start thinking of it, it was for... Sorry, who? But I told you, officer, he's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine art. He's a truly free spirit. She likes all... I'm just enjoying the view. Listen.
The baby is crying in the night.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay. This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. But the million real view stays. My friend comes and goes.
A busy bee.
I'm all ears, officer. A moment. Officer, do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak it. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militia. Sure, go ahead. Was there anything else? Of course. I'm...
Outfit looks way crazy, yo. Way crazy. Ace. Ace. Here. Ace.
I've got nothing to say to you.
It's you again. What is it?
We got something to talk about, big dog.
A witness? You ain't get.
That's just contactis, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others. Anything with...
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella? It's like you said, Al.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
It's you assholes that feel the need.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on.
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to say...
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? That means absolutely nothing to me. Sound?
What is this fella's problem?
You didn't break this wagon.
Great witness.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything. So much bluster to hide the fact.
Ace.
Can I help you?
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked. Another thing. Great. I love... Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers. It's not strange, it's sinking... Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after that. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know. Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. Or some boring storage space with a bunch...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little.
Stop.
But my job doesn't leave me time. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100... Yes?
Ace. Ace. Come here. We're gonna call it a day.
The bed is still cold from the broken. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming. Carry, you're not cooperating. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a...
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
There's no dignity here. Only you're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start to... Sure you do.
Some of them are. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours. People are beautiful. Statuesque. Parodies and tragedies of the...
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Let it.
But it never seems to let you go.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your...
Oh, snap. Almost.
Yes? No response. He's having trouble processing it. A moment passes.
Can I help you?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Yes, I am. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't wronged me. Okay, fine. Let's...
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith. Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses.
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
I just want to do my job.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a...
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that... The suit, the sunglasses.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Not as famous as you, superstar.
Yeah, it's still irony.
No, not entirely. About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? I don't know. A sad stack of shit next to someone far more proficient.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other.
Oh, I definitely know.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Not somewhere good. Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment we are police officers in a police...
Come on, stop it.
Oh no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops suffer.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but... Yes, sir. Solving crimes. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth, but...
Neither can I, partner. No. Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging? Actually, I don't want to hear.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? He wants you to suddenly, out of nowhere, case related.
So, do you know who hanged him? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. You want something? Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it?
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? Okay then, it's probably equipped.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience. Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right? There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. Yes, just cross it.
Again? I can't believe this. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that.
Okay, give me that.
What'd you say?
Thank you.
Okay.
Jean, he said.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. You see a heavy steel door. The door doesn't.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad, not bad at all. What brings you here? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asked nothing, that I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker mic, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Ornate. Sure. Anything else on your mind? You did. And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I get a visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still. Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. That he won't be there when times get tough, I get. It is. On Sundays. He has keys. And he likes the view. What about me, gendarme? You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it. Blend in where? At Carnival. Bye-bye, gendarme.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting?
It's you again. What is it?
Ace. 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 Give me that. Ace. Give me that. Yeah, throw it. No.
What do you see?
You missed a good show before. A kid.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno! Watch out, Kuno!
Kuno knows which kid Kuno meant. Kuno's dad doesn't give.
Trying to crawl out of Kuno.
Yeah? The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down? Fucking right, pig. Fuck no, pig.
He's not worried lying there. He's got to eat. We need to befriend him first. Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah? Think about.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's got help! Pig's got Kuno!
Help! He's got the Kuno? Somebody, please!
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison.
No, you're not.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask you quick.
Click, 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 click.
Kuno's Kuno. You already know that slow shit. Kuno thinks.
Kuno, stop being.
Ease off, see. Don't be telling Kuno what the fuck do you want with it? It's a vitamin pig. Yeah, it's the.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this.
Fuck you, pig.
Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't fuck.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine? The term is fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems? Yes, women. Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main stomach truth. You're happy because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The goo, okay. That sounds much better. You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota. For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the women too often. Of course you are, Brute. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you? Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but... Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
A rusting control panel with... You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the water lock, starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust.
Focus on one thing. It's
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned...
an old monument.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
If not, change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not the only one. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different? This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of make good. If we...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression.
When you said before that you were down with racism.
Well, now you've done it. Let's see if you can talk your way out of this one.
I suppose that's a relief. Just be...
We know a lie.
And one more thing. As you've seen, these sorts of attitudes, I've had this conversation enough times in my life. From now on,
It's the letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from it. It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't arson, but you don't exactly cloak. It's made of dark blue. The blue heart. Don't with your hands. You foresight without resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The words just crossed. Who do you think? You. It's your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
Race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you? What thing?
You are obviously a liberal, Sarah. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. Those are the Simonese, the Ario. A receding genetic pool has led them. The Vespertines, the other large overproduction of SIBO, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are sleek. The latter is...
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unhealed. To an untrained eye, the koi pinkness is a racial qual. The koiko. The count.
Wouldn't he be 1-4 ethnostates?
Democratic, its leaders will be the Revacholian.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive Chespias. The revolution, enough of type mediocrity. Tips the F are a museum. Lesser race, the mosquito is born sterile. Then there is the Simino Koiki Kaimira. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? The Koiko, this will never happen. But enough. It is cruel to you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you need to internalize what you have heard here today. Then return to me. I cannot possibly imagine what else we...
Hola, Wandering Man.
Hey. It's not Monsters Inc., bro. Alright, y'all want something now.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to the youth center cuts into the open.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print side.
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things. And there is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to... Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this.
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those lit.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Right to work! Right to work!
Hello, compatriote. Oh, not much anymore. The strike. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind...
Fine. Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grand sure fucking is. Hell no. Trusting street. It's not the most...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not just... People who've studied these things say that you...
Oh?
Go right.
Lieutenant Kitzer, not a lot of... What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no. You let this guy keep talking.
Oh, look. It's the copy. It's like Whatever's going on over, maybe you should.
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against... Yes, but do continue.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Not my thing.
What's better than chasing...
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on this fine day? I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one... Suddenly you realize the sandwich looks like in addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat...
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You...
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular sword-wielding This bookstore is not strictly about crime. Amidst these three, the point of the book, and it serves platitudes, wholeness. When it's up to you, it's your own fault. The book features this is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, but the book contains, for example, even better if you can find someone it is, and good for the circulation too. Shelves full of biographies of a sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover. You wait for the storekeeper to be distracted. It's quite a challenge, but eventually the gun. Shelves fill to the brim. The curtains tattered with age, and you see a dimly lit room.
I warned you. You're...
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you. What if you just break it down? That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to steady breathing. The room is dimly lit. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you? What? What is this place? Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works.
Some specks of dust shimmer in an eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's no need to look for a surprise.
A barbell lies on the floor. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety. Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's not that. It's just a memory from another life.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the...
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside. We had one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent, it's empty like a beehive.
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can... These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be translucent Welkins, with organs shining under them. Who are all those creatures? You should adopt one of those Welkins as your... One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different. It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, the Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Political commentary. Some people really like building a world. Just look at those details.
The photo collage depicts entire oceans. You see primitive oil, albeit dark and cold. This vision also a pinned postcard. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. It looks a bit like Minimi, stands for a mini meeting. As time goes on, the note
looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left. The handwriting is only the full text reads. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue. Radio frequencies, it seems, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system. Split, you think so? The web is comprised of radios. Looks like a surveillance program. Someone the leader of a massive, whoever decides to call a list of names under there's no way.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the schedule. I know doom when I see it.
Nothing is...
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? No, that's not it. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically. Then there's the game master frequency.
His fascination is swept aside.
Up not to my knowledge. They make automate...
Not in reverse.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an... Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. No idea. This, indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... It's too late for that. Okay, let's...
Tiles on the cube are still smoked. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the cube, a bar of fabric right above the... Oh no. It was already glowing and now the static gets louder.
Good morning. First accident. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? The filament you have inserted into the reader? Yes. Is that the production schedule? Good.
You should ask her for a hint.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
I am contractually obliged.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Still no. Received.
That sounds bad. Don't worry. Passwords have...
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name... One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary... Any other questions? Yes, I am allowed...
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. I work as a repeater. As for me, well, I am sitting now. Please tell me if it's good. Please receive...
Don't worry.
Fortress Accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Nothing happens. The filament slides out of its glowing nest. This old fireplace is covered in radio frequency, unclear. You think so? Looks like a surveillance program. Whoever decides a list of... There's no...
My God, the schedule.
Nothing.
broke down? The back door? The wards? I suppose it's all over now. Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything.
Host Almighty, she prays, guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity? Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's some unnatural magic, I assume. Okay, but please, only a few questions. The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease. It's the curse of financial distress.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. It's not good to talk about the curse.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy.
Yes, I've contacted. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the dark. Oh, this? No, there are numerous spells cast throughout the store.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sound.
Yes, the simony.
The woman looks